Well, hello, my sweet friends. It's KetoGenie. Happy Saturday, guys. I have been getting lots of DMs asking what happened to my coffee chats. So I am trying to put a little more effort into doing those coffee chats. There's nothing more rewarding for me as KetoGenie than when I hear from people that say that having these coffee chats helps them start their day, helps them stay on keto, just helps them get in the right mindset. And so what I want to talk to you guys about this morning with this coffee chat is just really just setting the tone for your day. All right. And so setting the mood for your day. And again, guys, like I've been keto for quite some time. I am a keto coach. There are a lot of things that I feel are my strengths, right? But behind the scenes, behind the KetoGenie, persona, I'm still a real person. I'm still a real person that has issues going on, that has relationship problems, that feels frustrated, that gets in a bad mood, that feels really like overwhelmed and sick of people's shit, okay? So let's just keep it real. So I really just want to speak to that a little bit this morning and just share with you guys, most of the time I try to keep my content very positive and very uplifting, and that is on purpose because I feel like you guys are coming to my page because I'm maybe that one person that's not even, in real life that but maybe just on your screen or on your phone that is going to tell you, you can do this. Have faith in yourself and trust the process and just know that if you change the way that you eat, other changes will follow. And it's just something that's going to naturally happen, guys. It's like you don't even really have to plan it out. It's just this natural progression that happens when you change what you're putting in your body, when you change the fuel, it affects everything. And so a lot of my followers are women. And for us, following a keto diet, raising your fat, we love this as women. Our hormones love this. Our brains love it. It helps with your emotions. Guys, it just helps with so many things. So, recently I feel like my content has been more designed towards women because I am about other women. I want to be somebody who fixes somebody else's crown. I want to be somebody who, when I come in the gym, I tell, one of my friends or one of my homies, like, wow, girl, you're looking lean. Like your hard work is paying off. Like, I'm not someone who's afraid to give another woman a compliment. I'm not someone who's afraid to just give somebody that little pep talk or that smile or that, way to go or good job or whatever it is. It's like, that's just my personality. That's kind of who I am. So my content, as I was mentioning, is more directed towards women lately. And obviously I'm a woman. I have plenty of male followers. I have plenty of men who are keto and who are amazing parts of my KetoGenie tribe. But, full disclosure, I feel like my audience is definitely more tailored towards women. So on that vein, I really just want to talk about the evolution and the thing that happens so when you start keto. And I'm just going to share a little bit about what's happened to me on my keto journey, the kind of things that have changed, the kind of things that have evolved. And, there's a great saying that says, you're going to have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, right? So you can translate that however you want, but it's really like when you're trying to grow and when you're trying to evolve, when you're trying to lose weight, when you're trying to get fit, when you're trying to grow your business or really kick ass at your job or, whatever those kind of goals that you're trying to hone in on and work on, right? There's always going to be collateral damage, guys. There's always going to be people in your life that don't get it. There's always going to be people who look at what you're doing and they think that they get a vote or they get a say or they get to weigh in on what your plan of attack is, And I just want to remind you guys, that is such bullshit. Unless that person is your coach, unless that person is like, let's say you hired me as a keto coach, unless that person is me, yeah, I'm going to weigh in on what you're doing and what you're eating. And, all my coaching clients know, like, you have to send me pictures of your food. There's all these sort of like rules, if you want to say that. Or if it's a trainer at the gym, if it's someone you're paying to help you get fit or focus on building your core or your strength or your deadlifts or whatever it is you're trying to do. Of course, that trainer is going to have something to say and they're going to have feedback. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the little people in the stands. I'm talking about the people in the stands who are around you, who are sitting there eating their Cheetos, eating their popcorn, drinking their soda, and they're just watching you. And they're just watching you, and they're just trying to see what you're doing, and they're just trying to pick apart what you're doing and nitpick what you're doing and what you're eating and how much bacon you're eating and how many times you're going to the gym and why are you doing this and why are you doing that. And I cannot tell you guys how many people in my life or how many quote unquote haters have had something to say about my keto journey or something to say about my fitness transformation or how many times I go to the gym or whatever. It's like, you're always going to have those people who try to like clap back and they try to attack you, for lack of a better word. They try to just like chip away at that self-confidence that you're building and that those things that you're doing, where it's like little by little, it's like you look in the mirror and you start to see a different person looking back at you, and you start to see that person that you want to see, right? So my keto journey, I mean, I started keto, I had lost about 20 something pounds. And I don't know if I've ever shared my actual starting weight, guys, but so when I really started keto and was trying to lose weight, I was over 170 pounds, okay? And I'm literally like 5 foot nothing. So you can imagine that's a lot of weight on this person. But doing the keto diet is what enabled me to take control of food, take back control of my cravings. And so when I started the keto diet, I wasn't exercising. I wasn't doing any of that. I just literally changed what I was eating, and that's it. And I wasn't even keto. I was more low carb. So low carb became keto, became a little bit stricter, became, counting my macros and that kind of thing. But when I joined my gym, when I joined the lab, I had already lost 20 something pounds, right? So those steps are what enabled me to have the confidence and be able to say, okay, I'm going to go in and try the 6-week challenge. I'm going to go in and work out. I'm going to go in and work out with this group of people and hope that they're not going to judge me, and hope that they're not going to laugh at me, and hope that they're not going to be looking at me going like, oh, look at this fat chick trying to do this or that, that negative self-talk that we have, and those fears and those, it's like fear of judgment, and fear of people like looking down on you or laughing at you. And especially as a woman, when you're carrying extra weight, I do not give a shit who you are. I do not care about these people who say that they're these overweight fitness models and they love their body and they feel good in their skin. Guys, if that is true, God bless them. I'm happy for them. But the thing is, I know from personal experience, from myself, from my friends, family, coaching clients, we do not feel good as women when we are carrying a significant amount of extra weight. We do not feel good. We do not feel sexy. We do not feel confident. We do not feel strong. We don't want to put on clothes. We don't want to go on a vacation and wear a bathing suit. There is a whole thing that happens when you are carrying extra weight, guys, okay? And I believe that 100%. I just don't believe that somebody who's 300 pounds, loves their body and feels fit and amazing. It's maybe going to get me in trouble, so be it. I just don't believe that. But back to my point, when I joined the lab, I had already lost 20, I think it was about 24 pounds. That's what enabled me to have the confidence to even go to the lab and check it out, even go to the lab. I had been watching their content forever. I had been watching Jake and Yellen and the trainers, putting their content on Facebook for months and months and months. I want to say it was almost 6 months, guys, almost 6 months before I actually worked up the nerve to walk in there and join the lab. So the thing is, finding your tribe and finding that confidence and finding that place where there's going to be people who support you and build you up and tell you can do it. And if you really can't do it, they're going to give you a modification until you can. You know what I'm saying? And so I joined the lab August of 2018. Since joining the lab, I've lost 42 pounds. 42 pounds, reduced my body fat, gained muscle, gained strength, gained confidence, gained some of the most amazing friends I could ever ask for in my life. So, it really just starts, it's like, that first step. It's that first little baby step. Change what you eat. Then you start getting more active. Then maybe you'll work out online. Maybe then you'll look for a gym or a yoga class. It's all going to feed into it, you guys. But all I want to say is, if you're hearing my voice right now, if you're hearing this coffee chat, take the first step. Change what you eat. Change your diet. change your life. I love you guys.